What's goody YTBC? What's good, fight fans, boxing heads around the world? Be March with another boxing video. So, on this day in boxing history, July 7th, 2007, I believe, Nonito Donaire challenges the IBF Flyweight champion, the bad man named the Raging Bull, Vic Darchiniyan, you know what I'm saying? Nonito Donaire, of course, is the Filipino Flash, a god of, you know what I'm saying, the Philippines, but, he's based out of the Bay Area, you know what I'm saying, California. And he was going against the Raging Bull, you know what I'm saying, Vic Darchiniyan. I believe Vic Darchiniyan was about 28-0 and with 22 knockouts coming into this fight, you know what I'm saying? He was undefeated. He was the IBF Flyweight champion, and I think he also had the lightly regarded and not really world recognized IBO title. You know what I'm saying? And you know, Vic Darchiniyan is an Armenian guy, but he was based out of he's a former Olympian, and he's based out of Australia. You know what I mean? So, man, this fight right here, how these guys get here? Basically, I think these guys got here because, man, the man Vic Darchiniyan had fought Donaire's brother prior to this fight, man, and he beat Donaire's brother's ass, Glenn Donaire, you know what I'm saying? He gave him a spanking, a real thorough beating, even broke his, his nose or his jaw? I think he broke his jaw, and the Donaire camp, I think the fight got stopped because the man had a broken jaw, but Vic Darchiniyan and them were really mad that the fight wasn't counted as a knockout. You know what I'm saying? Because the what you call it, the Vic Darchiniyan and Donaire's team was trying to say that broken jaw was caused by elbows. But if you watch that fight, there's numerous replays. Even I think that fight was on Showtime. Even the Showtime telecast, I remember they showed numerous replays and showing that it was the left hook, it was hands that really broke the man Glenn Donaire's jaw, not no elbows like they were saying. So, you know, Vic Darchiniyan, man, was my guy, still is, you know. He's a little guy, I liked his little arrogant swag, you know what I mean? This guy was a guy who ain't believe nobody on the planet could beat him, and that's the kind of mentality a boxer needs, you know what I mean? And this guy, you know, he was a guy who would employ roughhouse tactics, not really punching in the Bozak like how Abner Morris did to him. But, you know, he was a guy who could wrestle. And he'll throw, you know, he like Kostya Tszyu, you know what I'm saying? Somebody, these Australians, these Russian Australians, you know what I'm saying? When the going gets tough, if they got to, man, they're going to throw your ass on the ground, you know what I mean? They're going to wrestle you and stuff, you know what I mean? And I believe the man Vic Darchiniyan did that in this fight. It's been a while since I seen it. But, man, this fight was a good fight. This was basically, what's his name? Donaire's, ascension into, you know, on his way into the pound for pound rankings, you know what I'm saying? Because Vic Darchiniyan was a guy who, like I said, was 28-0 by the time this fight started, you know what I mean? So basically, the man Nonito Donaire, I think even before this, he was campaigning at 115 at super flyweight, but he came down, I think, with the main incentive and purpose to come and knock this man out, knock Vic Darchiniyan out for what Vic Darchiniyan did to Glenn Donaire, Nonito Donaire's brother. You know what I'm saying? To me, it was a revenge factor. That was the motivation for what's his name? For Nonito Donaire. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, this was a good fight, man. In round one, Donaire was landing on some hard right hands, as you could see, you know what I'm saying? Everything he's throwing, it looks like it has bad intentions on it, you know what I'm saying, with them left hooks and right hands. And, you know, Donaire's most prolific, and it's basically his signature punch was that left hook, you know what I'm saying? And he was basically timing it, you know what I mean? Vic Darchiniyan was landing his left hand, straight left hands, and even before the round ended, in a round that I had Donaire winning, the man wobbled. Vic Darchiniyan wobbled Donaire with a left hand, you know what I'm saying? You check it, he was really trying to come in there, and they was trying to hurt each other for real, you know what I'm saying? Two big punches, man. Vic Darchiniyan was a big puncher at the flyweight and super flyweight, you know what I'm saying? Round two, in my opinion, was a close round, you know what I'm saying? It was a close round, and the man Donaire, he landed a couple left hands, and so did hooks, and so did what's his name, Vic Darchiniyan. You know what I'm saying? But it was a better round for Vic Darchiniyan than the first round. You know what I mean? Round 3, straight left hands by Vic Darchiniyan. It was a competitive round until Vic Darchiniyan gets hurt by a left hook. You know what I'm saying? He gets hurt by a left hook. And at this point, Vic Darchiniyan had never been hurt like this in his career by anybody. In that round 3, he got hurt bad. And you could see he was losing focus. He was now swinging for the fences. You know what I'm saying? Because he'd never been in this type of predicament before. You know what I'm saying? You check it, his legs were wobbly. He had the spaghetti legs. No, Donaire was trying to get him out of there. You know what I'm saying? But fortunately for Vic Darchiniyan, he got saved by the bell. You know what I mean? Round 4, the man Donaire, man, was letting him off the hook, in my opinion. After Donaire had hurt him bad in round 3, the man was coming in there boxing. You know what I'm saying? He was, was throwing jabs, and he wasn't aggressive in round 4, and it was kind of perplexing to me. You know what I'm saying? Because that man had hurt him real bad, and he tried to get him out in the 3rd round. But I guess what's his name? Vic Darchiniyan, Nonito Donaire was being cautious because the man Vic Darchiniyan could crack, you know what I'm saying? And if he could get, he could get overzealous and too happy, and he could get caught, you know what I'm saying? He could get caught by Vic Darchiniyan's lefts, you know what I mean? In round 4, round 4, like I said, he's letting him off the hook, but the man Donaire was basically counterpunching. Now I think that was basically what he was trying to do. Even though he had him hurt bad, I think he was now timing him. You know what I'm saying? Because he knows now this left hook of mine could really hurt Darchiniyan if he catches him really good. You know what I'm saying? Or for counterpunch, and that's what he was doing. You know what I'm saying? And man, you could see the big size difference, man. You check it, the man Donaire was the bigger guy, you know what I'm saying? Taller guy, had the longer reach. You check it, even he said at the end of the fight, when he got in the ring, he was surprised at how small Vic Darchiniyan was to him, you know what I'm saying? And round 5 was basically the beginning of the end, you know what I'm saying? Round 5, man, the man, Vic Darchiniyan, you know what I'm saying? He's trying to be a little aggressive, you know what I'm saying? He looked like he cleared the cobwebs. And he tried to throw a lazy right jab and tried to wind up a left hook to the body. And that's where the beginning of the end started. And when he did that, when he countered with that lazy right jab, man, he got caught with a left hook from hell that he didn't see. And that joint sparked him out, you know what I'm saying? And it left him dazed on the canvas, you know what I mean? And he tried to get up, and it was a wrap, you know what I'm saying? It was a wrap, you know what I mean? The man, Vic Darchiniyan, got hurt real bad by that punch. And he's a warrior, man. He didn't try to take no 8 count. He tried to get up, had both fists on the canvas, trying to, pull himself back up. But, man, this man had no equilibrium and no legs. And it was a wrap, man. He just fell face first into the ropes. The ref had to jump in and stop it, you know what I'm saying? So it was a 5th round TKO win for the man, what's his name? Nonito Donaire, you know what I'm saying? It was a beautiful left hook, man. Y'all about to see it in a sec. You know what I mean? It was a beautiful left hook. You check it. I'm trying to wait for it one time. Here we go. Watch the film one time. Let me see what happened. I think it's about to happen. There we go. There we go. There we go. A neck snapping left hook, man. Look at Vic. Vic tried to get, he just walked into the ropes, man. The ref had to stop it, man. And that was an iconic moment for the man, Nonito Donaire, you know what I'm saying? He avenged his brother's loss, you know what I'm saying? And this was his, I believe this was his first world title, you know what I'm saying? This was his first world title, and he went on to win world titles in other divisions, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? And even Vic Darchiniyan went on to become, he went on to become what? He went on to become the, what was it, flyweight? Or super flyweight. He basically became undisputed super flyweight champ after this, you know what I'm saying? Who'd he beat? He beat some dude, some European dude, I forgot his name, for the super flyweight title. And then I remember, what did he fight? What's his name? Christian Mijares. You know what I mean? He fought Christian Mijares, who at the time had 2 belts. I think the WBC and the WBA belt. You know what I'm saying? And the man Vic Darchiniyan knocked Christian Mijares out, spark out. I think it was a 9th round knockout. You know what I'm saying? With the left hand, and he became the undisputed super flyweight champ. You know what I mean? And that was a good win for him. You know what I'm saying? The man, he really brutalized that man, what's his name? Vic Darchiniyan really beat up dude bad, you know what I'm saying? And he, Christian Mijares, even went on to fight Jose Arce, you know what I'm saying? So he went on to do big things in his career after this particular loss, you know what I mean? And he even fought a rematch with Nonito Donaire some years later, I want to say in 2013. And Vic Darchiniyan was winning that fight on my scorecard, but again, he got caught with a punch and he got laid out and he lost the fight. A fight that I had him up on my scorecard, you know what I'm saying? You check it, but the man Nonito Donaire, he himself went on to do big things too, you know what I'm saying? He went on to become a bantamweight champ or what did he become, a super flyweight? I think if I recall, I think he won an interim title, you know what I'm saying, at super flyweight. But I know he was when he beat Fernando Montiel, knocked him spark out with I think a 2nd round knockout. He became a unified champ. He took 2 belts off of Fernando Montiel at bantamweight, you know what I'm saying? You check it, and of course he lost one of them belts to then he went up to bantamweight, you know, the super bantamweight, 122, and I think he had unified belts. What was his name? With that African dude, South African dude. What was his name? Jeffrey Matabula, you know what I mean? And at that time, he had the WBO and the IBF strap, and we already know what happened when he met the man, what's his name? Guillermo Rigondeaux, you know what I'm saying? When he brought his WBO belt versus Guillermo Rigondeaux, who brought the WBA belt at super bantamweight, you know what I'm saying? And Donaire lost that belt, but he went on to become a champion again in a dubious fashion when he got a title against what's his name? What was his name? Simpiwe Vitieka, you know what I'm saying? He got a 126 featherweight strap from Simpiwe Vitieka. You know what I'm saying? That belt that Vitieka had gotten from, what's his name? From the longtime champion from Indonesia, Chris John, you know what I mean? So, like I said, these 2 guys went on to do good things in their career after this fight. But basically, this the fight that put Nonito Donaire on the map, you know what I'm saying? And he went on to become a champion at 115, 118, 122, and 126, and now he's currently the WBO 122 champion, a belt that belongs to Rigondeaux, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, man, that's my video, man. July 7th, 2007. Donaire sparks this man, Vic Darchiniyan, takes his O. He's the first man to beat Vic Darchiniyan, and he did it in spectacular fashion. Although he was coming down in weight to fight the smaller guy, it is what it is. But yeah, if you like this video, hit that thumbs up. Let me know your thoughts and comments about this fight. And I think it's a significant fight in boxing history, simply off the fact that Vic Darchiniyan went on to become an undisputed champion at super flyweight. You know what I'm saying? Ichake was a unified champ. You know what I mean? And same thing for Nonito Donaire. He went on to do big things in different divisions. You know what I mean? So this is a significant fight, and if you like the video, hit that thumbs up. B Marsh Boxing. Thanks for listening. Peace.